Can you see him?
One out of 3 children live in a home without their biological father. These children are 2 times more likely to drop out of high school, 2 times more likely to end up in jail, 2 times as likely to abuse alcohol, and 4 times as likely to have emotional or behavioral problems. These are just statistics, but to many people out there, this is real life. This is the hand they've been dealt, and this is what they'll have to live with for the rest of their lives. These are their stories.
My name is Oliver. Didn't have a dad. He left when I was like 5 months, I want to say. So that's 2000.
My dad made the conscious decision not to be in my life when he decided that drugs were more important than his kids. When I was born, my parents were teenagers, and it ruined him ever since.
I lost my dad when I was 2 years old. He was robbed by 2 guys at gunpoint. They shot him, took his money. They never got caught. They brought my dad to the hospital, and he died later on.
When I first lost my dad, I don't even recall like meeting him, to be honest. Like, he was never in the picture since the start. And first time I met him was probably 3rd grade. Like, I really didn't know he was my dad at all.
My father died in 1971, February 1971. So I was just over 2 years old. He had esophageal cancer.
Let's start with a father's role. What is that role?
Protector,
Protector,
provider,
provider.
and to be a model, a demonstration of what it is to be a man.
I think I probably grew up more feminine than masculine because I was raised by my grandma and mom. Probably made me like respect women more too, being raised by only women.
I would have to say that growing up with a female figure who was the head of the household, who essentially became the sole person to do behavior, discipline, that kind of thing, and have somebody as strong as my mother was, it changed the way I looked at women and their roles in society.
And today we also learned that most gang members come from single-parent households. And we found out what the correlation was between absent dads and children.
I'm like a strong believer that you need 2 parents. Props to all the single moms out there, because I know that can't be easy, but you should have 2 parents. That's, kind of how it should go, whether it be whatever. You should.
I grew up doing it my own, finding my own way. I couldn't like know what's right from wrong. I witnessed the wrong, and then I'm trying to do good, you know. And honestly, it did affect me awfully, but the outcome of it, like right now, I'm kind of knowing who I am, like by myself. Usually you have a parent to guide you. For me, I didn't have anyone like that.
I miss my dad every day, and it hurts me a lot because I wish he was still in my life. Because in the future, I don't have anyone to walk me down the aisle. And I don't have him to see me graduate. I wish he was still in my life.
My dad is the best dad because he's loving and caring.
He helps with chores around the house. He gives me hugs and kisses. Dad hugs are the best hugs.
I still love him regardless, I guess, because he's my father, but I don't really have anything else to feel about him.
I love him. Definitely, he's my dad. But it's hard to feel something about someone you didn't really know.
There's a thing between hatred and nothing.
I wish that he didn't have to go so soon. But I understand understand that everything happens for a reason.
Raise your kids. Yeah.
As time goes on, more and more children are rendered fatherless. The gap between children and their fathers widens. We are forced to face the question, can you hear the cry of the fatherless generation?